We often say here on the show about legends and what they did, and I've often said to you before, nothing's new in the world of show business. People create stories, make stories, and then of course they become into folklore. I've often thought also that the superstar singer Madonna borrowed heavily from those backtrackers of Hollywood greats. When you look at certain pictures, particularly Marlene Dietrich, Mae West, people like that, she's copied looks, stylization, picture poses, literally everything. Nothing wrong in that, flattery, etc. You know what it's all about. But when you find out about real people, real superstars that came over here to London to, well, appear in the flesh, a little bit like this blonde legend, is far more fascinating than those people of today. As ever, let me explain. Hi, good morning. How are you? Nice to see you today. And as ever, I hope you're going to enjoy this particular story because this was told to me by a very good source. You know, the rocker Alice Cooper. Alice Cooper, you see, was one of those people lucky enough to appear alongside the late and brilliant Mae West in one of her final movies. I know, amazing to think. He said he would have done anything to appear in it because he literally thought she was an icon, and she truly was. But way back, in 1948, more or less just after the war, as you can imagine, Mae decided to bring her touring band of people over to the Prince of Wales Theatre in Coventry Street, London, to appear in a play, a musical sort of playette, or whatever you want to call it, Diamond Lil. Big things were thought of this. Now, what's interesting about this particular scenario is simply this. Diamond Lil had been a success already, but as Mae's movie career was sort of floundering, she needed something to kickstart it again. What's interesting also is that Mae rocked up in the Queen Mary, looking resplendent and taunting all the reporters, as you can imagine how she did. But according to a very well-placed source, the box office wasn't exactly ringing. You see, it was expensive to see Mae, whatever you think. Here you had a true Hollywood blonde in the flesh for the first time in London. Not only that, she was going to be touring around the UK. Did you know, by the way, that Mae actually used male impersonators to dress up as her and pop around certain cities that she was appearing in the UK, so people felt or thought they'd actually see Mae? Very quickly they would depart stores and it would get round, Mae West has been in, creating a buzz. Clever lady, right? But this particular marketing thing actually was very good indeed. But it got banned by the particular hotel that Mae was residing at, the Savoy on the Strand. You see, Mae had an idea that she wanted to include her, usual array of Musclemen into the London stage show. And better than that, she wanted to audition them herself in her private suite at the Savoy Hotel. But even more so, what Mae decided was that she wanted them all to line up, and there were going to be quite a few apparently, in their bathing suits, right, in 1948, outside the Savoy holding a number so that she could decide who would stay and who would not be included in the show. It's incredible, isn't it, when you think? Now, all of this hit the papers and it was all going swimmingly well. And then, of course, the Savoy, naturally, possibly from the kickback of other patrons staying in the hotel, decided that this wouldn't be a very savoury look. It wasn't the done thing here in Great Britain, Miss West, she was told. Really? She said, I'm just looking for some boys to assist me in my act. They politely suggested that they could all reside and perhaps wait in the ballroom and then be called up one by one. Savvy Mae knew that, of course, it wouldn't really work with the press. You're cramming them all into one room, and she wanted them to be literally standing outside so that people would see their numbers and the fact that they were auditioning to be in a Mae West show. Sadly, this was one marketing publicity ploy that didn't go in Mae's favour. But what a great idea when you think. And this is long before the internet, Instagram, Twitter, Facebook, YouTube. Mae was definitely ahead of her time. And even the resulting publicity made sure that the Prince of Wales stint with Diamond Lil in 1948 was a Mae West sellout. What a girl. Do let me know what you think to this particular story in the comments below. And like and share if you can, because it's lovely to get these funny, sort of upbeat stories about the golden greats of Hollywood around the world. Neil Sean in the very heart of London.